again because you need to know now.
This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
What time is it? Time for action.
Well, the radio is on.
I've been waiting all day.
It's go time.
That's the big thing today, radio.
Getting restless?
Speak into the microphone, Squid Brain.
Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I'm William Shatner. I've done a lot of things in my career, but this takes the cake. This is so cool. You, Todd, today, it's all about you. This is phenomenal. You made parole.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube, and you can watch if you'd like. Tonight on the show, we have a Dammit dog. We've got some mail. We've got another $50 gift certificate to the Great Creek Mediterranean Grill. Got some food news. And my high school intern, Will, making a triumphant return. He's been in juvie for a good month or so, and finally saved enough money to bail him out. No, I'm kidding. He was working on a play. That's pretty cool. But he's got his Punchline report, so it's good to have him back. Oh, and the lamest heist ever. You know, we've had a couple of big stories in the last month or so of heists. The Louvre got knocked off with a bunch of jewelry Napoleon had owned. And then there was a history museum in California that got knocked off. Over 1,000 artifacts taken with, each item different value. And then there was an apartment heist in New York City a couple of weeks ago where 3 guys busted in and raided a big safe, got over $1 million in jewelry and money. These 3 guys in this latest heist, it also happened in New York. They made away with a good number of items, but I don't think they have the value of the jewelry and the money. And anyway, we'll get to that. But first, we got to talk about this, and I'm looking for some clarification. Maybe somebody knows.
In local news, a spectacular car crash.
House car.
I wasn't picking on Will Leslie on the live stream, saying he's picking on kids again. No, I was just having fun at his expense. That's not the same, is it? Might be, technically. I got a message from a number of people today. Shannon sent this to me, and somebody else did, and I can't remember who it was, so sorry about that. But either way, we have a report of a car that hit a CVS up in Sydney earlier today. But there are no pictures. And I don't have any of the other details. So I'm hoping that maybe if you're listening in Sydney, because I know the signal of WHIO goes far and wide. Up there in Sydney, maybe you know about this. Maybe this is the talk of the town, that somebody plowed into the CVS, the 300 block of 4th Avenue. So if you have any details, give us a call, 937-457-1290. We're kicking things off tonight with the Dammit Dog.
The Misadventures of Dammit Dog.
Dammit Dog! You know, we all love our dogs and our pets in general, but dogs, I have a special place in my heart for dogs. And we love them, but sometimes they just do things that, it just gets under your skin. They make you angry. You get a little frustrated. Damn it, dog! You know, that kind of thing. This happened in a little town called Shillington, Pennsylvania. So this past Tuesday night, cops were called to a home around 11:15 p.m. And they received reports of a shooting. So the cops show up at the scene, and what do they find? Well, they find a 53-year-old guy who was shot in the back. And he was laid out on the floor. He was conscious. He was alive. But there he is. He's on the floor. He's bleeding. He's been shot. So, of course, they call EMS. EMS rushes over. They scoop him up. They give him medical treatment there on the scene, and they take him to the hospital. And all reports are that he's going to be fine. He's recovering. However, the ensuing investigation revealed that the man had been cleaning his gun or guns there in his bedroom, which I think is an odd place to clean guns. I don't own guns. I have no problem with people owning guns. I just wouldn't think that the bedroom would be the place where I would clean the guns. I certainly could understand somebody keeping their gun there, right? In case intruders at night or really any time. But for some reason, I don't think I'd be cleaning my gun. But anyway, he was cleaning his gun, and I think it was a shotgun. And after he was done, he laid it on his bed. And then he said, "Oh, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to have a seat here on the bed." So he sits down, and just then, the family dog jumps up onto the bed. And I guess this dog is really rambunctious. And you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you could be sitting on your couch. You got a hot cup of coffee or tea, or you got a plate of food in front of you, whatever it is. And the dog gets really excited, jumps on you, and, stuff just goes flying. You pour hot coffee on yourself or whatever it is. Well, the dog jumped on the bed, and it caused the gun to go off. And the gun shot the guy in the back. So just a tip. If you're going to be cleaning your guns in your bedroom and your dogs are used to jumping up on the bed, you might want to close the door, let them stay out in the hallway until said gun cleaning is fixed or finished. And that's the other thing too. It seems like there was a step missing in the story where you finish cleaning the gun and then he loaded it. Because I don't think you clean a gun with one in the chamber, right? I don't think that's the case. So there was something missing in the story, and that's the way it was reported. So I don't know. But that's a Dammit dog. That's what I'm talking about. We got some mail here.
Knock off the jaw jack, and it's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The fan man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, it's eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can message me at eveningedgetodd. Hey, Todd, Pat from Clayton here. Let's see. Let me start over. Hey, Todd, Pat from Clayton here. Great interview with Peter Billingsley yesterday. Listened to it on my way home from work. You were talking about the parts of the movie that you can relate to. I was born in 1961, and for me, the opening scene when they are in front of the huge Christmas display at the department store. As a kid, I grew up in the Five Oaks neighborhood right here in Dayton. For us, everything was downtown. Shopping, doctor, dentist, music lessons at Howard's, and eventually going to high school at CJ. The window scenes that Reichs had when I was growing up were amazing, and seeing Santa Claus there. Shopping at the Tyke shop was always the highlight of the Christmas season. Well, thank you, Pat, for that. And yes, if you missed the show yesterday, I had Peter Billingsley on. He played Ralphie on A Christmas Story. And he was great. He talked about the movie. But he was on because they are doing an event down at the Schuster Center on December 20th. And he's coming here to Dayton. He's going to be right there live on stage. And he's going to be showing the movie. And then after the movie, he's doing a Q&A. And I mentioned in the interview, I went to one of those a while back with John Cleese and Monty Python's Holy Grail at the Schuster. And it was phenomenal. And the thing that I pointed out in the interview, and I think that a lot of people will kind of relate to this, is that for many of us, we just don't go to the movies anymore. Before COVID, we were all about going to the movies, and there were a lot of choices at the theater, a lot of movies. But then after COVID, not so much. There's still movies there, but most of them are like superhero movies or big action flicks or really goofy comedies. And some of those are great, wonderful, but they just, for me, and I'm sure many others, you folks, you listening, they just don't resonate with you. So you don't bother. And with the streaming, a lot of those movies come on streaming 3 weeks later. It used to be you had to wait 6 months or whatever it was. Now, movies are coming out in the theater and streaming on the same day. So why go to the movie theater? Why spend $15 on a ticket and $10 on popcorn? And, you just sit at home. But the point is, you miss having that sort of communal experience of watching this film or a film together and experiencing it together, which is I kind of miss that. TV used to be that way. To go off on a tangent here, when everybody was home watching Seinfeld or watching All in the Family or watching MASH or whatever it was, the next day at work, you talked about it. Now you don't do that, except for sports. That's the only thing that is sort of a thing that we all can kind of experience at the same time. But we don't do that with TV shows anymore. We don't do that with movies anymore. And that's what I think is going to be cool about this particular event, is that there's going to be a theater full of people at the Schuster, which is a beautiful theater. And we're all going to be watching A Christmas Story, this classic, iconic film, all together. And I would almost bet that the vast majority of people that are going to go that night never saw it in a theater. Because that movie came out in 1983, and as Peter Billingsley mentions in the interview, it did okay, but it wasn't a huge hit. Most people watch it and started watching it on TV and on cable and on VHS and so on and so forth. So it's going to be kind of a neat experience to go and be there in a big theater and watch the movie together and sort of be anticipating, the pink bunny suit and him shooting his eye out. And those crazy dogs from the next door neighbors eating the turkey, I think that's going to be a really, really cool thing. And the point of all of this is you can win tickets. We have tickets to go to this event, and you can go to my Facebook page. You can click on the link. You'll see the picture of Peter Billingsley and his character, Ralphie. You just click on it. It'll take you to an entry page, and you can win tickets to go to this very cool event with Dayton Lives, December 20th at the Schuster.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Thank you, Lori. You are correct. I stand corrected. My mistake. I'm thinking of another show I'm going to at the Schuster. Lori is correct. I misspoke. I didn't really misspoke. I just or misspeak. For some reason, I had it in my head that he was at the Schuster.
Man who assaulted cops is sentenced today. We'll have the latest at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Look, fellas, I gotta say, I love the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I'm sorry, so sorry
So back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. I went on that long rant about how great this event's going to be with Peter Billingsley, and it's at Victoria Theater, not Schuster Center. Not Schuster Center. But I will tell you all the great things I said about how amazing the Schuster Center Theater is, how awesome it's going to be. It goes the same for Victoria Theater. It is a beautiful theater. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. It's just going to be across the street. That's it. So all you got to do is register on my Facebook page, and you can win tickets to see the An Evening with Peter Billingsley, A Christmas Story. So thank you, Lori, on the live stream for straightening me out. John in Maplewood. What's up, John?
Hey, Todd. How's it going, brother?
I'm doing well. I'm getting my theaters mixed up tonight.
Oh, that's right. Typical Thursday, right?
Yeah. So what's happening?
I'm just calling about the theaters. And I missed the drive-ins.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting in the back of a tailgate, with the lawn chair, nice summer night, watching a movie.
Yeah. I mean, there's still some places around here that you can do that. You got the Dixie Twin. There's some places like that. There's maybe 2 or 3 around here.
I think there's one up north where I'm at.
Yeah.
But between Lima and Wapakoneta, pretty sure.
Yeah. But I don't know that I'd want to go sit out there in the winter and watch A Christmas Story or a Christmas movie of any nature.
If they could let you set a bonfire up, I bet that would be pretty awesome.
I guess, that might be pretty good. That might be good.
Yeah, but
all right,
they might frown on that too.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate your call. I got to fly here. Have a good one. That line's open, 937-457-1290. Coming up, we've got a $50 gift certificate for the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill to give away. And I've been told that none other than meteorologist Nick Dunn is going to be swinging by.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
All right. Oh, yeah. Melody 49. drive-in that I remember going to is the Belmont. There at what is that? Patterson and County Line. I don't know if I think it's Patterson up to County Line, and then after on the other side of County Line, it's Shakertown, right? John, I changed that. I don't know if you've tried it recently, but it's working now. Just refresh your Facebook feed. It's working now. Yeah, there was some glitch with it. Well, it was fixed.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully.
You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I have a $50 gift certificate to the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill down in Centerville. If you'd like to take it's not a current events quiz tonight. It's a Florida Man Fake or Felon contest. Be the fifth caller right now at 937-457-1290. We'll get you on the air. You can take the quiz, and you'll win. I promise you'll win. We don't want losers on the show. Only winners. We have some breaking the law news.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
So I mentioned at the top of the show that we've had a number of heists in the last month or so. The Louvre in Paris got knocked off. A history museum in California got knocked off. An apartment in New York City got knocked off, took over $1 million in jewels and money. And, you know, these are all very high profile stories. Big time heists, big money involved, right? Well, I saw this story today. 3 young men from Jersey, one 20 and the two other 19. They've surrendered to authorities after pictures of their heist, and air quotes, went viral on social media. These 3 knuckleheads broke into the Playland amusement park in Rye, New York. Now, that particular amusement park, you might remember, was in the 1988 movie Big with Tom Hanks, where Tom Hanks plays a kid and then suddenly he's an adult, right? And they broke in. They did some damage. But how they got in was interesting, is they rowed up to it. And they rowed a rowboat up to it. They came in from the water, climbed a fence, did some damage. But here's what they made off with. They didn't make off with cash or any big-time loot. They made off with 200 stuffed animals. That was the big heist. And that's what these three guys are going to go to jail for. What are you in here for? Stealing stuffed animals. So there you go. That's kind of an amusing story. We've got a contest to do real quick here, and then Nick Dunn is going to pop in. So let's talk to, we got Donna. Donna, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. You want to take the Florida Man Fake or Felon quiz?
Yes.
Yes. It's kind of a new quiz. We did it for a while, and then it went away, and then we retooled it a little bit, but let's get it going here.
What around 50 was that more than 30?
Here come the cops.
Welcome to Florida.
You want to arrest, moron? Let me tell you something about Florida. It's crazy.
Must be something in the water.
Hold it right there. You're under arrest. Crazy guy. Now take me to jail.
All right, Donna from Centerville. This is how this works. I'm going to give you a series of questions. There's going to be 3 stories, 3 news headlines. Okay?
Yeah.
2 of these are real, and the one that you have to identify is fake.
Okay.
All right. So you do your best guess. And believe me, Donna, you're going to win. Nobody's walking away a loser from this show.
So
okay?
this isn't C's the always
That is correct. That is correct. So you're going to have to think long and hard about this. Okay. But not too long. We got stuff to do.
Got it.
All right. Here's question number 1, or headlines number 1. A Florida man attempts robbery dressed as Darth Vader, thwarted by clerk with ranch dressing. B, Florida man robs deli with cucumber fashioned to look like a gun, says his dog told him to do it. Or C, Florida man starts brawl over cheese on garlic knots. Now, which one of those is the fake headline?
Oh, I have no idea, but I'll guess B.
You are correct. I should just end it right here. I mean, you got the first one correct. You're the winner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to do another one. All right, here's the next one. Headline A, Florida man sues high school over automated phone calls about a child he doesn't have. B, Florida man stripped naked threw money at after robbing bank. And C, Florida man forgets where he parked his car, turns to social media to help find it. Which one is fake?
Oh, gosh. C.
Oh, my gosh. Donna, you got that one right, too.
Oh, good.
I swear, we're not making. I'm not throwing this. This is real. This isn't the NBA.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next question. Florida man rips. Okay. A, Florida man rips urinal off bathroom wall, runs naked out of restaurant into woods. B, Florida man arrested for running illegal snake fighting ring. Or C,
what kind?
Snake fighting.
Okay. All right.
Or C, Florida man takes $4,000 worth of chicken and ribs from restaurant.
Oh, I don't know. A.
Oh, it's B. Oh. But that's okay. You got 2 out of 3 correct. You're the winner. Good job, Donna.
Thank you.
I thought that went pretty well.
I did too.
Did it seem fun to play, and did it kind of feel good doing it?
Didn't you hear me laughing?
I did. Well, see, that works. All right. Well, Donna, hang on the line. We'll get your details, and we'll get that gift certificate to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to The Evening Edge.
Just a cool dude with a big dream, talking weather like you never seen. He's got the dew point and the wind chill. Nick Dunn, a big-time weather thrill. When the clouds roll or the snow falls, storm fronts, high winds, hail and golf balls. Nick's there, no need to wonder. He's like the lightning before the thunder.
You got to play the whole thing. I mean, it's just epic.
You have to.
Epic.
Nick Dunn, we call him Dunder. Lightning and the thunder. Dunder, feel the dunder. lightning, then the thunder, thunder.
Well, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I haven't had you on the show for a while. I mean, you did some stuff when we were out doing the tailgate, the football, but I haven't had you in the studio and just to chit chat and see how things are going.
Yeah, things are going well. And, it seems like it's been an eternity since I joined you for football. But again, time flies, I guess, when you're having fun.
I know. Well, we talked about that at the end of the season, at the end of our regular, season of going out and doing the tailgates, that we zipped right through those.
We did. I mean, and we lucked out weather-wise. I mean,
we did.
Yeah, maybe the last couple were a little chilly, but I mean, we would expect that.
We didn't get rain. We didn't get dumped on. No torrential rain out there and all the electrical equipment, which is fun.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since I've had you in the studio, and I'm glad that you're here because I congratulated you on social media, but I want to congratulate you personally, face to face, right here on the show. You are no longer a weather specialist.
Well, thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it.
You are a meteorologist. Yes. So explain to people exactly how that designation changed.
Yeah. So the biggest reason for that, not only, I mean, I've been done with the school that I started when I first came to WHIO for a little while, but there are additional things that I can go after, and they're called seals of approval.
Right.
There's the American Meteorological Society, and then there's also the National Weather Association. And so I don't qualify for the American Meteorological Society, and that's okay. But both of these are two of the highest meteorological organizations in the nation.
Yeah.
And I will say the test is not as easy as some people make it out to be. It's a 100-question written test. You have 3 hours to take it, no break.
Wow.
And it's all done on a computer. It's closed book.
Yeah.
There's a pool of over 600 questions that could be in there.
Wow.
And they go over a variety of topics, satellite and radar meteorology.
Is it all like a pick A, B, or C?
It's all multiple choice.
Oh, okay. Pick C. Yeah.
Now, in theory, maybe, but the only problem with this test, and this was, I think, the trickiest part of preparing for it, is you could maybe eliminate one answer off the bat.
Yeah.
The problem is some of these questions had A, B, C, D, E. There were 5 choices.
Oh, wow. Tricky.
So if you eliminate one, okay, you might be down to 4, or you could be down to 3. And then based off that, you might be able to look at it and say, okay, well, I think this one's right, but is it the best one?
Ah, yeah.
So they're looking for the best fit answers for all of these. And so everything was multiple choice, thankfully. I'm not the greatest of writing at essays. I'll write stories for our website and whatnot, but here at WHIO,
it's different.
It's much different. Yes.
Yeah.
And so I passed that test.
Do you know your grade? Yes. Are you willing to share that?
So you have to get an 80 out of 100. I got an 84.
Oh, well, awesome.
It was passing. I thought personally that I did a little bit better, but I move on. You pass, you move on to the next step. Absolutely.
Yeah. You got the seals of approval, my friend.
Yeah. So, well,
you got my seal of approval.
Well, thank you.
Not that counts for anything.
Right. So after you pass the test, then you have to submit samples of your work for other meteorological peers to review. Now, I wasn't as worried about the test. I was worried about the sending of my stuff in because I'm my own biggest critic. Is the biggest thing.
You are just the best. I love watching you on TV and the way you communicate all these sort of, at times, very complex ideas about the weather and all of that, and you put it in a way that dingbats like me can understand.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'll take it a step further because I went after a digital seal first, which is essentially, hey, you send in samples of logs or video weathercasts that are not aired on TV.
Right.
So I sent some samples of that in, and I passed. I didn't think I'd do. I thought I did a lot better. And so then I decided I wanted to go after the TV seal as well. They have 2. You have one for digital, one for TV. And so I got the TV one, and that was kind of like the biggest. I think so the digital seal, yeah, sure, that's nice. But to have the TV seal where, the logo appears next to your name, that's the bigger piece. And that's where a lot more folks, there's still a lot more TV seal holders than there are digital.
Awesome.
And I'll give you 2 fun facts. One of those, I'm one of only 4 that have the digital seal.
Nice.
And I'm also one of 1 to have both the TV and digital from the NWA based on.
You're the only one that has both?
Based on the last check of their website.
Wow, that's awesome. No, I got to run here. Can you wait, or do you have to get back to do the news? All right, hang tight for a second.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Holst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize.
You'll see, he'll grow on you. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right, everybody. People, I think I have fixed the issue again. So with the contest, there's something going on with these posts on Facebook that I posted it and it automatically wanted to make it a direct message instead of taking you to the link. So I think I have fixed it. So somebody please test it and let me know that it's working. Seems like it should be doing its thing. All right.
Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. WHIO Dayton, Ohio. The birthplace of aviation.
Right, Pat. Workers head back to work soon. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
I love the show so much.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. In the studio with me, meteorologist Nick Dunn. So we were just talking about your journey from being a weather specialist to a meteorologist.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you were always a meteorologist in my heart.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
But since I've got you here, let's talk about the weather this weekend.
Yeah, so a couple things going into the weekend. Tomorrow is going to be fine. You'll notice an increase in cloud cover. A couple of models indicate a sprinkle, but if you feel one, that might be about all you get. It's not looking to be a big deal. We get into Saturday. We do start dry. We will be partly to mostly cloudy through the day. The winds will pick up. So I know you mentioned you have some leaves that you've raked up.
Yeah, tomorrow is the day that I've set aside to blow the leaves into my neighbor's yard. So it's on my calendar, set up for that.
Yeah, so the winds will pick up during the afternoon on Saturday ahead of our next cold front, gusts 25 miles an hour or so. So it's not going to be the worst wind we've ever felt.
So, but it could blow back?
It could, depending on what. It's going to be a southwest wind, so you have to keep that in mind.
I'm going to be out there with the blower fighting back.
Yeah, you might be. Then into Saturday evening, a couple showers are possible, but that chance looks pretty low. And then Sunday, we cool off again back into the 40s after being in the mid-60s on Saturday. We get a little one-day wonder, I guess you could say.
Right. So that's the day everybody then gets sick.
Yeah. Well,
is on Sunday when the temperature drops 20 degrees.
Yeah. If you're out there like me in your shorts and t-shirt, yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah.
But we'll be down to the 40s by Sunday, and we'll stay in the 40s, it looks like, through much of next week.
Okay. All right. But no thoughts of any snow returning anytime in the next week or so?
We'll have to watch Tuesday mainly to the north of us, in particular Northwest Ohio, like north of the Miami Valley. There's a system coming through Tuesday to bring rain. Our highs are only in the low 40s. So if that trends any colder, we might have to watch. But I don't see any sticking snow in the near future.
Gotcha.
So,
all right. Well, Nick, thanks for being on the show. And again, congratulations on your I don't know what you call that. You call it an upgrade?
Change.
A change. Change will do you good. Thank you.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, folks.
T-O-double-D.
H-O-double-L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's so stupid and complicated, but there's an option in there if you have a page like a business page, like I have Evening Edge Todd as a business page, that if you don't click a certain button when you're posting something, it automatically sets it up to whatever you post. People, instead of commenting or like when they click on the link, instead of going to the link, it gives you this option to send a direct message. And I understand for businesses, like if you're trying to recruit customers and somebody has a question and, hey, where can I buy this? Or can you come to my house and fix my plumbing? I get that, but that's not what mine is. And it doesn't do it all the time. It does it sometimes. Other times it doesn't. I posted that contest earlier today and I got a bunch of messages from people who couldn't get registered. So I called my web guy and he said, oh, here's the problem. So he changed it. So I went back in to fix the post because there was something I wanted to add to the, and then it changed it back. It's just crazy.
Three 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Come on now, more margaritas. Come on now, more margaritas.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I got some food news coming up, and it has a story about margaritas and the Broadway and the film Wicked. How are the two connected? Well, you'll see. But I guess it's causing quite the stir in the Wicked community. Also, we've got Will's Punchline Report. My intern Will has returned to the show. He was gone for a bit doing some school stuff, but he's back. We're also going to talk to Parker Testa about the big football game tomorrow night here on WHIO. We got Friday Night Football. It's I think it's our final week of high school football, and it's playoff time. And we'll be carrying the Tippecanoe game, but we'll talk to Parker about that here coming up. 937-457-1290 is the number. I saw this story today, and it got me thinking about my late father, and here's why. It has to do with parents and kids who play sports. There was a survey of 4,100 parents, and 1 in 6 of those parents believe that their kid is going to make it as a pro athlete. 1 in 6. When you think about how many kids play sports and play on select teams, whether it's, name the sport, right? There's select teams for every sport out there. That 1 in 6 are going to be professional athletes. That would mean that there would be millions and millions of athletes, professional level athletes, which is just not, going to happen. And I thought that was interesting. And the reason that I thought of my dad was because though he never said it, I think he understood that I did not have the ability or the talent to play at any level or that level. Now, I played soccer, and I've talked about this on the show, and I got the opportunity to play soccer in college. So I wasn't a bad soccer player, but I had it in my head that I somehow was going to make it to the, to the tops of the tops. And he just said, no, you don't have that ability. He thought that. He never said it to me. He just let me go about my business. But he wasn't one of these 1 in 6 parents who I think many of them have a delusion problem. It's I guess if you're lucky and your kid's lucky enough, maybe they'll do it. But I looked up some statistics here, and I just thought this story was interesting because it also talks about the amount of money that parents spend on kids' athletics, especially at that select level. It's crazy the amount of money, not just for equipment, but all the travel and all the coaching and all the things that parents have to do to try to get their kids to play at, to keep improving and play at a higher level. But according to the NCAA, their own statistics, only a minuscule percentage of high school athletes will go all the way to play professionally. 1 in 610 boys will be drafted by the major leagues. 1 in 610. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to make it and play in the major leagues. That just means that you might get drafted. The vast majority of people that get drafted never make it to the majors. They spend their life playing in Dayton, right? with the Dragons or teams like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but they're just, very few are ever going to make it. When it comes to basketball, 1 in 10,399 players will be picked by an NBA team. If you got a girl, WNBA, 1 in 12,873. And as far as NFL, 1 in 3,960. And again, you might get picked, you might get drafted, but doesn't mean you're going to play. Now, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade here, but I've had conversations with friends, coworkers, over the years about this kind of mindset where they are just so sure that their kids are going to play professional sports, that their kids are just so spectacular and special. And the fact is most of them are not. And you think of all the amount of time that is spent trying to get a little bit better than the other kids on the field, which happens for some, but most it doesn't. And how much money is spent and how much time is spent. I mean, I remember when I was on a traveling soccer team, we didn't travel like they do now. I mean, we did some traveling. But I know people who, during certain periods of time, they're gone almost every weekend, or at least every other weekend. We were lucky if we got one tournament a month. And that was really pushing it. In the summertime, one tournament a month. And I don't know if the parents were like, nope, we're not going to support all this craziness and all this traveling. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting, because I'm sure there are some parents right now listening who go, well, my kid's going to play professional sports. I just know it. I hope they do. That would be amazing. Chances are they're not. We got some food news.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Well, what's your favorite food?
Don't play with your food.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big that you own a this kind?
This is so scrumptious.
Well, here's just a couple of food stories I saw in the last week or so. Wingstop. I've had Wingstop a couple of times, and it's pretty good. It's great in a pinch, you know. But they've got some good stuff, and they've announced that they're going to be opening a brand new location in Beaver Creek. This is going to be over by the mall at Fairfield Commons. It's that little strip mall area. It's, you know, where the Golden Corral is, right? In Beaver Creek, across from Target. It's on the other side of the road. I think there's a Chinese or Japanese steakhouse over there. I think Jimmy John's is there. It's going to be opening up a Wingstop at a store in December 1st. So if you're in Beaver Creek, and I'm close to that, so that'll be a cool opportunity. I saw this on WHIO.com, and it's going to be happening here in a couple of weeks, but I thought I'd mention it. You can find the story, I guess, if you go to WHIO.com, or just Google. What I do is I'll go WHIO.com, and whatever I want to search, and just type that in, and usually the story will show up. But this has to do with Frisch's original recipe pumpkin pies. That was a favorite. Many people love the pumpkin pie from Frisch's. And it's kind of sad because, you know, the Frisch's restaurants, they all close, so that means no pumpkin pie. However, what they're going to do is they're going to open up 3 pop-up pumpkin pie, sales happening between November 24th and 26th. The first one is happening November 24th in Beaver Creek from 1 to 7. And again, you can get all the exact locations on WHIO.com. November 25th, there'll be one on Wilmington Pike in Dayton from 1 to 7. And then the 26th, there's one in Huber Heights, Executive Boulevard, 1 to 7. And I'm sure if you, drive to those areas, you'll probably see Big Frisch's 10 or something like that, or some sort of Big Frisch's food truck. Or maybe they'll bring out one of the big boys, one of the giant statues. But that's going to be available. And then this one, Sydney Frisch's, located on Michigan Street. Pies will be available daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's going on. And then this is the story about margaritas, the Wicked margaritas. So, my wife, Mary, she's a huge fan of Wicked, the Broadway musical, the movies. I mean, she's just going nuts. Wicked for Good is coming out on, I think, the 21st. She's already got her tickets to go. But I saw this story. Chili's restaurant have introduced a couple of Wicked-themed margaritas. One is called the Good Witch Marg, which is pink, for Glinda. It's made with Blanco tequila, triple sec, dragon fruit syrup, sour mix, and topped with soda water and a swizzle stick wand. Okay. The Witch's Brew Marg is green like Elphaba and has a Blanco tequila, blue Curaçao, Granny Smith apple syrup, sour mix, and garnished with a swizzle stick shaped like a broom, which is with a witch's hat on top. Now that's kind of cute. And if you're a fan of Wicked and you like the margaritas, this might be for you. But here's what's happening. And I don't know if this was intentional. Usually when you buy a margarita at a restaurant like at Chili's, it's not super strong, right? And it's also very expensive. It might be $8, $9, $10, $12, maybe more. And it's not super strong. Well, these aren't super strong, but they're only $6 a pop, apparently. So people are on TikTok talking about this, is that they're going to the Chili's, and because they're so cheap, instead of buying, a margarita that's super, super strong and is going to knock you on your butt like a bad wand from Elsa's, they're buying 5 and 6 of these things because they're so cheap. So I would just say, if you're a Wicked fan and you want to get in on it, that you can try that at Chili's. To just be careful. Don't be drinking 5 or 6 margaritas. You'll end up crashing into a house, and we'll make fun of you here on the show.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Awesome, William. I'm glad. Sorry. I'm so sorry about all the confusion with that. Man, it's frustrating. Very frustrating.
Another week of high school football playoffs coming tomorrow night. We'll have the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah, I love the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. A week or so ago, I had a story about a beauty pageant contestant in Chile. And her name is Ignacia Fernandez. And you know how on these pageants, they often have them do a talent, right? So this was the Miss Chile, and they had all these different contestants, and this woman came up with her talent, and this was her talent. That's her singing. She is a death metal vocalist. She's 27, and she was joined on the stage by a guy in her band. And she was just one of the contestants. She won. She was named Miss Chile. And she's going to be representing her country in the 2026 Miss World pageant. So hopefully, on the world stage, they'll be able to hear Ignacia sing. That was pretty spectacular. And you have to think about this when you know, I don't know much about pageants, but when you're trying to consider what talent should I show the judges, death metal singing is not the thing that comes immediately to my mind. I mean, you might have that talent and she sounded great, you know, but I'd be like, boy, I don't know how this is going to land, you know?
I'd probably list 100 things before I got there.
Exactly. Yeah. What happened to the talent of like baton twirling, right? Even breakdancing. That would be cool. But that's awesome. So she's going to be competing in the Miss World pageant next year.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, punk.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO. Breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour? We'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Just a reminder, next Thursday, the 20th, I'm going to be broadcasting my show live. It's another Evening Edge happy hour. And we're heading back to where we were in September. All the best. Delicatessen, 5940 Far Hills Avenue, Washington Township. They had such a great time. They said, please come back. So we're heading back there. You can try the Hottie Toddy Kickin' Meatloaf sandwich that night, or any of the many, many deli-style options that they have. I mean, it's a taste of New York. When you think of a deli, a New York-style deli, that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. And they've got a bar there. It's really cool. It's a great vibe. I just really enjoy it there, and they said come back. So we're going to be back. So please join us next Thursday, 5 to 7. Now, I will tell you that last time we were there, probably by 5:30, 5:45, the tables were all taken. Now, as long as there are chairs, you can make friends. We had listeners sitting with each other that had never met before. And it was a great experience. So, don't be shy, but come on out. We'd love to see you. That's next Thursday, 5 to 7. All the best. Delicatessen, Far Hills Avenue in Washington Township.
You like football?
You guys ready for the big game?
Friday night. He's getting psyched up for a big game. Let's really try to win this one, hey, boys? Everywhere I turn, football. I like football.
Let's talk football.
Well, tomorrow night here on WHIO, I think we officially wrap up the high school football season, right?
No.
We don't?
No.
I thought tomorrow was the last game.
As long as Tippecanoe is still in the playoffs, we will be there.
Well, I didn't mean to jinx anybody. Sorry. I didn't.
But yes.
Or put the hex on them, I guess. But
with the way the OHSAA has their broadcast rules, we can only stay with one team for the entirety of the playoffs.
I got you. So as long as they keep winning, we're going to keep airing games.
And knock on wood, if they go all the way to Canton for the state championships, we'll be there.
That's big. That's big.
But there's a few weeks of football to get through before that.
Yeah, so let's talk about the game tomorrow night. You guys will be on with me probably around 6:30 or so, a little bit after 6:30.
That's right.
And you're going to be – where's the game tomorrow night? Is it still?
It's still in Tip City.
Still in Tip City.
Yep. And the Red Devils have the Baden Rams from down there in Hamilton.
Okay. So I'm assuming Baden were probably having a good year because they've made it to the – this is what, the third round of the playoffs?
This is round 3 of the playoffs, the regional semifinals. Yes, the Rams have had a great season, 10-1. They survived a valiant comeback effort by Alter last week, but they are coming in with a lot of steam, a lot of momentum. But so are the Red Devils.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is going to be a good game. It's going to be great weather.
Yeah,
it's going to be great weather, and you and Ron Otto, you've got the call at 7.
That's right, and it's not the last week for Touchdown 7 on TV either.
Oh, it
yeah.
We really should have pre-show meetings. I feel like we need to sort some of this out before we go on the air.
Well, it's not going to be an entire Touchdown 7 show, but if you're up late watching the 11 o'clock news, you'll see me on there for a segment running through 3 or 4 games there.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's tomorrow night here on WHIO. Again, we'll have the tailgate pregame at 6:35, and Ron Otto and Parker Testa have the game. Are we going to have a sideline reporter tomorrow night?
We should.
Oh,
but
we're working on it.
We're working on it.
Okay.
Stay tuned, find out.
Okay. All right. Well, Will, my intern, my high school intern, is back. If you haven't heard of Will, maybe you're a new listener to the show. You haven't been on for what, maybe a month or so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will is a local high school student who reached out to me at the end of last school year, right before the summer, and said, "Hey, I want to be a comedy writer when I grow up, and can I come and work on your show and maybe do some writing or just be around and do stuff?" I said, "Well, sure." And after a week or two, and I could figure out that he wasn't some weirdo. I said, "Well, why don't we come up with something for you to do on the show? I mean, it's fine if you just want to hang out and get me coffee, make copies, but it'd be more important to your future if you actually did some writing, right?"
Yeah.
So we came up with this feature we call Will's Punchline Report.
It's Will's Punchline Report.
I know every punchline.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
Oh, you want to hear the punchline?
Well, I guess that's why they call it the punchline.
What's up? Punchline.
It's the punchline, man.
Now, here's Will.
Now, the way this works is Will is going to give us some news headlines. Now, think of SNL, Saturday Night Live, and Weekend Update, where the anchors they'll give you kind of a little setup, whatever the story is, and then a punchline. And what I do is I sort of I guess rate what the punchline is. If it's any good, if it's funny, or if it's not, or I might offer some suggestions. But he's written all of these. Now I do look ahead of time just to make sure, he's not saying anything he shouldn't be saying. But he's a good kid. He's a good egg. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's give it a go here.
A PBS executive was recently charged for meth possession, which explains the recent episode, Bill Nye the Science Guy Gets a Visit from the DEA.
I like that. That's a good one. That's right.
A man broke a world record for playing Dance Dance Revolution for 114 hours. He then had a cramp revolution.
Not bad. Not bad. I like that one. Thanks. I think the wording could have been a little different, but I think you were right on track. It may be like a cramp marathon.
I see.
Will doesn't always agree with my opinions, but that's okay. That's what makes us all individuals, right?
Yeah.
All right. Get to the next one.
Australia has passed a law allowing people to keep wildlife like dingoes as pets. Because if you can't beat them, join them.
Now, I did see that one earlier. I didn't quite get it. We didn't talk about it. So if you can't beat them, join them. What's the point of that?
Everything in Australia is designed to kill you. So why not just invite it into your home? Stop trying to fight it.
I see. Okay. All right. All right. I was hoping there would be some sort of joke about the dingo ate my baby.
I thought about that. I couldn't work it in.
Oh, all right. Well, at least we would have had that discussion. You would have had that discussion with the other writers in the room.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Again, learning process. And what did I teach you very early on?
Don't admit you make me cry.
There's no crying in comedy. All right. What's the next one?
An alligator was spotted in Boston's Charles River. Even more concerning, it was wearing a Yankees hat.
That's a good one. I like that one.
A gym teacher from Maine gained attention for sinking 1,500 three-pointers in 1 hour because there's nothing better than flexing on middle schoolers.
That's a good one. Keep going.
A new policy at Target requires employees to make eye contact and smile at customers, causing introverts everywhere to have a small stroke.
That's a good one too. I saw that story today, and they're calling it, what is it? The 10-6
10-4
or the 10-4 rule. If you're at a Target, the way it's supposed to work is if a target employee, an associate, is within 10 feet of you or more than 10 feet or within about 10 feet, they're supposed to give you a pleasing body gesture of some sort, like a welcoming body gesture. I don't know what that is. A wink? Hey, welcome to Target. And if they get within 4 feet of you, they're supposed to talk to you.
Yeah.
What happens if they get within 2 feet of you? We don't know.
Pepper spray?
Pepper spray. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. You got any more?
2 more.
All right.
Kim Kardashian recently took the bar exam, something she was inspired to do after playing a lawyer on her new TV show, CSI BBL.
So I got to be honest, I was a little in the dark. I didn't understand what BBL means. And then he explained it to me. And there is that adage that if you have to explain the joke, then it might not be funny. But I am aware that BBL may be something that many other people know what it means. I just don't. What is it?
It's a cosmetic procedure.
And what does it stand for, Will?
Brazilian butt lift.
There you go. Hey, I got that clip of, by the way, of her talking about psychics.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
I love that. She's kind of, it sounds like she's kind of blaming the psychics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she said she used ChatGPT to help study for the California bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she was probably resting on this idea that, well, the psychics say that I'm going to pass.
When has that ever failed before?
Right. But now she's throwing the psychics under the bus. That's hysterical. All right. What's the last one?
Last one is a 2-parter.
Oh, a 2-parter.
The 35th annual Housekeeping Olympics is taking place in Las Vegas, giving new meaning to throwing in the towel.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Unfortunately, the event was canceled after someone hung a do not disturb sign on the door.
Fingers weren't fast enough. Good job, Will. I liked all those. Those are good.
Thank
you. And thanks for explaining to me what a Brazilian butt lift is. I had no idea.
It's the small moments.
It is the small moments.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O-double-D.
H-O-double-L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO
Ron, your Brazilian needs a butt lift. Well, we got 4 minutes left in the show. No bloody noses. So that's good. Though I had one this morning.
Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. WHIO-FM Pleasant Hill. WHIO Dayton, Ohio. The birthplace of aviation.
Another chilly night is on the way. Up latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Watch the stream on Facebook and YouTube. Well, tonight is another big Mega Millions jackpot night. Nobody won the Mega Millions on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, the drawing was $900 million. That's how much the pot was. Tonight, they're estimating it to be $965 million. Last time anyone matched all 6 numbers was June 27th of this year. If you happen to win, you can take the cash payout, which is $445.3 million. I think my new rule is, because I was going to buy a ticket the other night, and I usually just play Powerball. I honestly didn't realize that a Mega Millions ticket is $5. And I'm like, I know it's almost $1 billion, but I just feel like $5 is too much to throw down the toilet because I'm not going to win. Though I didn't buy one on Tuesday night, and that could have been the winning ticket. I guess if it makes $1 billion, I'll buy a ticket, but it's got to be $1 billion. So if nobody wins tonight, I will buy a ticket. I will plan on winning. And as I've said many times before here on the show, if I win a big jackpot like that, I'm going to share it with the Edgeheads. Somehow, some way. Have a terrific night. We'll be back tomorrow just after 5 here on the Evening Edge.
Well, that's all, folks.
But if what came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time will be better.
Well, at least you tried.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, we'll be seeing ya.
And here's Heather with the...
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.